If you want to make better Facebook ads, I have the exact formula that you can use to always make winners. I even have a bonus tip at the very end, which will mean that whenever you create one ad, you can automatically create 3 or 4 more. This formula is amazing. But first of all, we need to talk about what a Facebook ad is actually made out of. Okay, so you might already know this information, but if you don't, what is a Facebook advert made out of? Well, the first thing is, of course, the hook. We need something to hook someone into watching the video. Okay, once we've done that, then we need to present them with a problem, the problem which our product solves. Okay, let's say that this is a anti-acne skincare product. So the problem is you're having breakouts all the time and you don't know what to do. All right, that's your problem. The solution is Fraser's magical acne cream. Okay, that's the solution that we're going to be presenting to people. After that, we do a product demo. So we actually show the product in use. This can take many different forms. It can just be a straight product demo. You could also pair it with some, before and after images, anything that shows the product at use. Sometimes you have to get a little bit creative with this stuff just because you might not be able to actually show the product in use. Okay. And then after that, we have a CTA, a call to action. What can these people do after they've watched the video? They might watch the video, and although it might be obvious to us as marketers that they need to click off and buy it, sometimes you need to give them an extra push in the right direction in order for them to actually understand that. Okay, so every single advert, pretty much ever, contains these main things. Any direct response advert anyway. So a hook, a problem, a solution, a product demo, and then a CTA. That can be in any order. Some can be happening while others are happening, you know what I mean? But they're all kind of made of these same building blocks. However, within these blocks, we need to do some things to make sure that these ads actually resonate with the customer. The first one is call out the target customer. Who is this advert actually for? All right, when you were off ill for school and you used to sit and watch daytime TV, all right, the chances are that when you were doing that, you were potentially watching some adverts which were made for people who might not be in work. There could be, adverts for funerals. There could be adverts for life insurance. This is the kind of stuff that they put on TV when they know those people are watching. So during the day, because the chances are they might be retired, so they might be thinking more about these things. They're not going to put these on at 1 o'clock in the morning on a music station. It's not going to happen because people don't really work like that, do they? So this is what we're doing here, is we're calling out the customer. You might see, a lot of adverts recently are doing that within the hook, and we'll speak about that in just a second. But that's one of the main things we need to do within any of those blocks in order to attract the right people, is call out the target customer. The other thing is call out a desire. What do these people desire to achieve? If we go back to the example that we used before when we were talking, about my Fraser's Miracle Acne Cream, patent pending, then their desire is to have clear skin. They want to have clear skin. That's the surface level desire. If we dig a little bit deeper, their other desire might be they want to feel more confident. I've had acne. I have acne scars all over my face, and I know from first-hand experience that people want to, they lack confidence when they have acne. So that's a deeper desire. We can do another video on that another time potentially, but we have surface level desires. You want clear skin. Then we have, deeper desires. We want more confidence. Other thing we need to do is present common objections. When it comes to our objections, when we look at our example before, Miracle Cream, objections are, I've tried everything, nothing works. That's a common objection that we see all the time. I've tried everything on the drugstore counter, nothing works for me anymore. That's a common objection and can be a great way to reel people in as well, because people relate to objections that they have. All right, so what's next? Well, what does that actually look like? How do we put that in practice? Well, it's pretty easy. So what I've done here is I've taken the hooks, the building blocks, from up here, and I've put them along with the, psychology stuff that we need to add in here. So the hook, we can call out the target customer. Example, again, Fraser's Miracle Acne Cream. Are you struggling with acne? Stop the scroll if you have acne. These are ways that we can start to target with the creative, which is even more important now that creative is pretty much the only thing that we can do within our ad account to make sure we're reaching the right people. The problem, present a common objection. Problems basically are objections. So the advert could go very surface level. Do you struggle with acne? Have you tried everything on the drugstore shelf and nothing works? You see where I'm going with this? Do you see? The solution, we want to call out a desire. All right. So the solution is Fraser's Miracle Acne Cream is incredible. I thought nothing ever worked, but this does. And now I feel more confident than ever. We're digging into that desire, right? Product demo. This doesn't always, I mean, it is very difficult to include one of these three things in a product demo, but that's why normally we put a product demo over the top of the voiceover of maybe the solution, for example. Okay, so product demo, pretty simple, very visual. And then after that, we have the CTA. Again, we can call out the customer here. We don't have to, but we can do. So if you struggle with acne, Fraser's Miracle Acne Cream has a 20% offer today. So go and grab it. Click the link in the description. Done. Right? That is what an advert looks like. We can embroider it with different parts, but at its heart, that is what a Facebook ad is. And that is how you make a Facebook ad that actually converts, because we're speaking to the demographic, right? Because this allows us to connect to the customer on a deeper level than just saying, hey, do you want this? Because that doesn't always work, because people want things because they want to achieve something. They want their life to change in some way. You buy a new car because maybe it's a status symbol, maybe because your old car's broken, right? These are the type of things that when you think about your product, you need to think about why people are buying it, not just, it tastes nice. That's not a benefit to anyone. This is where knowing our benefits of our products really comes in handy. So now that we know all of this, we know what a successful Facebook ad is made out of in terms of the actual physical building blocks. We know what goes into those building blocks in order to make the building blocks convert and speak to the customer. But how does this help us in the long term? Because this, you can make this formula forever. You can make endless creative doing this, and that's exactly what we do at Fraggle. But we can take it a little bit step forward with this bonus tip. So building ads in this way allows us to make endless variations of ads, which can be heavily influenced by the data. You might hear people talk about variations or iterations of ads. All these, words that you might hear, and you might not even know what they mean. Well, let's say that we run ad number 1 here. Okay, so ad number 1 contains of a hook, a problem, a solution, a product demo, and a CTA. All right, that's all new. We test it against ad 2, which has a different hook, a different problem, a different solution, a different product demo, and a CTA. All right, so we've done that. We've ran our tests. Okay. What we can find from looking at the data is that hook 1 was the best performing hook. Sorry, hook 2 was the best performing hook. Okay, that got a 50% hook rate, whereas ad 1 got a 20% hook rate. Well, we need to use that hook again. So let's take that building block out. This is why when you're looking through people's ads, you see that some of them have the same hook on all these ads, and you're like, I don't understand. Right? That's because that's a successful hook. So they're gluing it on the front of other ads. We also found that the problem from advert 1 really resonated with the customer. But we did find that solution, the way that we presented the solution in advert 2 also resonated with them. But product demo 1 was way better. But CTA 2 was also better. So you can see how now for advert 3 here, we have like a mishmash, whatever you want to call it, a mishmash of all these different, of these 2 ads that we've tested. So now, if we just go by data, advert 3 should be the best performing advert we've ever made, right? And that is how you can constantly keep on building on your ads. Okay, so, and this is why, again, it's so important to constantly be creating net new creative, because eventually you're going to run out of winning combos. So unless you have a new flux of net new content coming in, you're never going to discover new ways to build winners. This here is the exact solution that we use at Fraggle to make ads for, 9-figure brands. And there's no reason, no matter where you are, you can't use this as well. This is the exact way that you can make Facebook ads, even works for TikTok as well. If you enjoyed this video, make sure that you hit subscribe and you comment. Let's have a discussion. Like the video if you enjoyed it. It really helps the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.